Hello everybody, welcome to North of the Blue. My name is Ryan Butcher, and the stock that I want to evaluate today is Weyerhaeuser. The ticker symbol is WY, so we're going to be putting that in, and we are going to go back just one day. So we're going to be looking at Thursday, March 10th, 2011. And as you can see, in November, if we take off these support lines, we can see that trend line comes up. The power lines pushed up, the blue was above the black, but it was enough power for a trend to continue. And in late November or early December, we can see that the power lines switched over, black above blue, and we see that trend rebound. That is a classic trend rebound rule for North of the Blue. When the black power line is over the blue power line, the trend touches the blue moving average and shoots on back up. So this created a very nice trend for Weyerhaeuser, and the power lines moved up into the 85%, did not fall below until their earnings, I believe, came out about this time. And so here we see the power lines drop below 85%. And I want to point out that these power lines are in direct correlation with these red volume days. So red days mean sell, blue days mean buy days in the market, and the yellow days mean there was no difference. The market traded at zero, ended at what began at for that day. So for these two red sell days, plus we have this yellow zero no movement day of volume, caused the high price, especially since it was a sell-off day and high volume, to drop significantly. So we see this drop here, we see the drop in the trend line. Now when you see a giant drop in the trend line, if these power lines are together, that is a definite sign to move out of to exit the stock. However, the upward price on this split from the high price strength, and so we can see the upward price strength line has slowly been declining, and you can see that in the correlation with the trend line has slowly been declining closer to the blue moving average. Now the high price is declined faster because what we have here is this green line is significant volume. I believe that's 140%, while this black thin line represents 100% of average volume. So we have 2 days of massive sell volume, then we have 3 days of buying volume, but they're very insignificant, and then we have another day of high volume in the sell zone. And so what this causes is this high price strength to drop. So volume is tapering off, but the upward price strength is staying flat, which is a good sign, and that is what you want in a trend rebound. Now the other thing is, this has not dropped below the blue moving average, which is also a good sign. Once the trend rebound occurs, what I tend to do is I use logical rules and North of the Blue rules. If you're entering using North of the Blue system, what you want to do on the trend rebound is enter the stock around the blue moving average. Now you can guesstimate that as $23 or $22.75, since we can't see the numbers right here. Just look at that on your Google, or you can enter it in your brokerage account, whatever. Get the quote, figure out where about that blue moving average is, and just guesstimate on an entry point. From there, if it drops below the blue moving average, you can simply set a stop loss, or just watch it for a day or two, see if it moves up. If it moves up, stay in. If it moves out, then hop out. Follow the rule of it moved below the blue moving average. But let's go ahead a day, and I only have about 50 seconds left on this video. So we go ahead a day, and we see Weyerhaeuser jump. And as we all know, Weyerhaeuser is a lumber company, and Japan was basically just went through a devastating natural disaster. So I expect Japan's going to be importing a lot of wood and lumber. So that is my stock that I wanted to evaluate, and I wanted to show you this trend rebound. So on Monday, watch Weyerhaeuser, see what this trend does. See if it continues to rise, or if it will continue to bounce off that blue moving average. So I hope this video is very educational, and if you have any more questions about trend rebounds, please email me at ryan@northoftheblue.com. Thank you.